The blow dry is the foundation of a silky silk press, and if you struggle to get a smooth blow dry, this video is just for you. A proper shampoo sets the foundation for your blow dry. You don't want to blow dry hair that isn't squeaky clean. If it still has product buildup on it, it's going to weigh down the hair and you run the risk of heat damage. Now, I gave this client 3 shampoos. I always start with a clarifying shampoo. Then I went in and added moisture, and I used a strengthening shampoo. So let me pop those on the screen here. These are the 3 shampoos that I used to get that hair squeaky clean, then hydrated, and then strengthened. And I don't know about you guys, but the shampoo to me is the best part of the service. It is so relaxing when done right. I love to give my clients a great massage when I shampoo their hair. Another important part when you're prepping the hair to be blow dry for a silk press is making sure the hair is extra hydrated. And when I do my silk presses, I love using Matrix Food for Soft Rich Hydrating Treatment Mask. It contains hyaluronic acid and avocado oil, so it helps to replenish hydration in even the driest and most porous hair, and I definitely love it for high porosity hair. After I rinse out her deep conditioning mask, I'm prepping the hair for the blow dry. I love using Mazzani's Miracle Milk as a leave-in. It's super lightweight and suitable for any hair type, texture, or porosity. And the Design Essentials Silk Essentials is my go-to heat protectant serum. It is super lightweight and it contains silk amino acids to help strengthen the hair. Now it's time for sectioning. This is very important in any aspect of doing hair. Sectioning helps you to have control, and especially when you're dealing with thick hair, sectioning ensures that you thoroughly dry each section. So I'm using my fingers to detangle, and then I'm using a wide tooth comb. I'm going to section the hair, bantu knot it, and then clip it out of the way. And this video is a little sped up, so the combing is not as forceful as it looks, I promise. Okay, so the hair is all sectioned. Now I'm going in for the blow dry, and my blow dryer of choice is the Tymo Air Hype. This video is not sponsored by Tymo Air Hype, but I do have an affiliate code that you can use to get 25% off this dryer. So I'm going to explain like why I love it so much. And it is an ionic blow dryer, so it reduces drying time, reduces frizz, and also can help improve the hair's shine. These blow dryers use negative ions to break down water molecules, which speeds up evaporation. And this is especially helpful when you have thick hair that can take forever to dry. And because of their quick drying times, these dryers limit the amount of time hair is exposed to the heat, so less heat damage. This blow dryer is super customizable. Instead of the typical high, medium, and low settings, it has 4 different temperature settings and 3 airflow speeds. There are a couple of things to be mindful of when using this blow dryer. The temperature button is in an awkward place, so when you first use it, like the first few times, you have to be mindful of that because you can turn up the temperature or lower the temperature while blow drying the hair accidentally. Also, a lot of people complain about the comb popping off because it is magnetic, but there is a technique. Like for me, I always make sure that comb is facing downward. And instead of sometimes, if they, especially if the hair is tangly and knotty on the end, glide the hair through the comb, not the comb through the hair, if that makes sense. Like I'm doing right here. I'm kind of like using my hand to like just glide that hair through the comb instead of making the comb do all of the work, and that helps prevent that comb attachment from popping off. But I do love the comb attachment on this blow dryer because it's super strong and heavy duty, and the teeth are wide, so it's not like pulling your hair like some of the comb attachments to your traditional blow dryers. And as you can see, that blow dryer is putting in work. Look at that. And look at how easily the comb is just gliding through the hair. And when I say this blow dryer literally cuts my drying time down almost in half, regardless of the density of the hair, it really does. Like, I was blown away after using this blow dryer for the first time. I'm like, I'm never using another blow dryer. I'll get 3 of them if I have to, but like, this blow dryer is literally a game changer, and I'm not just saying that. It has served me well. It's lightweight. It's not as loud as traditional blow dryers. I just love it, and I can't say enough good things about it. One thing to keep in mind when blow drying the hair is you want it smooth, you want it sleek, and you want it stretched out. So if you're blow drying the hair and it starts to dry on its own and shrink up, just grab a water bottle and spray that hair to re-wet the hair. This is going to ensure that you get a smooth, sleek result. And the main thing is to take your time, use tension. Even when you're using that comb, always grab the hair just to create some tension. That's what's going to ensure that those roots and ends are smooth. And again, if those ends start to dry up, just spray them with water because you don't want to blow dry shriveled hair. And do you see how shiny her hair is? This is just simply from me using a water-based leave-in conditioner and a couple of drops of hair serum. But if your hair does not shine after the blow dry, then there was a problem at the shampoo bowl. And this is what your blow dry should look like when you're prepping the hair for a silk press. Look at that.